Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cerulean Roll. I'm joined by my two usual co-hosts, if you guys would like to say hi.
Hi, I'm Jamsey and I play Nanette Silkenthorn.
Hello, I'm Crow and I play Mako and Edric.
And let's get right into the recap. Last session, our crew returned from their island escapade, bringing along a basket of fruit and an entire fridge they collected from the cellars within the broken down keep. As they returned to the ship, Eldorus handed May one of the vials of fungus, but as he went to go inspect it in the storage room, the dummy took on a new form of life. He introduced himself as Geoffrey Joseph, with the nickname of Jojo. May reluctantly began to study in the same room as Jojo the dummy, but the rest of the crew began to read a letter from Jewel that began to apparate in front of them. The letter took the crew's spirits into a deep spiral downwards. Eldorus even had to head upstairs in sorrow. Nanette and Adric began to deliberate on how they would keep it from Eldorus, but a tired Callius interjected and warned them that keeping things for longer would only add pain. Nanette and Adric took this to heart and then headed upstairs to inspect the fridge, which ended up being a fruitless endeavor. So, they continued to help Eldorus with sailing, and as night completely fell overhead, Nanette and Adric returned to their quarters, only to be plagued by nightmares. Callius loomed over Nanette's bed as he finished consuming her dream, and after waking him up with a small chat, Nanette knocked on Adric's door to have a conversation. Then they both continued over to the storage room to check on May since Callius said he wasn't sleeping, and Jojo and May seemed very ecstatic as they came to a very new conclusion about the fungus. And where we start off today's session is in the middle of the bleak night. Nanette and Adric both laying in their respective beds, unable to sleep. And it depends on who you guys want to focus at first on, but you both are just laying in bed. Those thoughts aren't leaving, and you are feeling restless, both of you.
Someone needs to get them, what was it called, melatonin?
You guys need some melatonin gummies.
They need melatonin gummies.
Magic melatonin.
Magic melatonin.
Oh, right, you guys could ask Eldorus.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, true.
You should go ask.
I mean, being exhausted is not good, so...
Yeah. This is true information.
So, ...
Mhm.
So
I'm gonna get up.
Yeah, I think here's how this goes. Nanette, as you decide to resolve yourself to getting up, Adric has the same realization, and you both turn the doors open in like perfect unison and swing it open.
Wow, we have such a good shared. Wait, what are you out here for actually? Before I say that.
I was struggling to go back to sleep.
Oh yeah, me too. Are you also gonna ask Eldorus to put you to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we really do share ideas. Okay,
For
let's
better
go.
or for worse.
And you both proceed upstairs, opening the trapdoor. You hear Callius and Eldorus having a small conversation. But it's mainly about how the ship is sailing.
Well,
And as you guys walk up to Eldorus is just like, "Oh, you're up late."
can you put us to sleep?
What?
Can you put us to sleep?
We need help.
We can't do it.
I suppose I can try. Well, I haven't really used this, on people who want to sleep, but I can try it.
My brain feels numb.
Okay, what happened?
Uh,
Nightmare.
You guys have been having a lot of those lately.
This place sucks.
You're so right about that. This place makes me miserable.
I just want to see my brother.
Well, how am I gonna do this? Do you guys want to bring some sleepy bags up on the top of the deck for now?
Yes.
Sure.
Cause if I step away from this, I'm pretty sure we're one wrong turn from absolutely nailing another ship.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna roll to see if there's any dangers. Right now he's steering pretty well and clear. But you know, it's not gone well in the past stepping away from this thing.
Yeah.
I'd rather not risk it.
All right, so where are you guys going to get these sleepy bags? If you guys have some, or you guys can check the storage room for some.
Probably
do I
could check
have
the
some?
storage.
Yeah, no, I don't have some, so let's check the story.
All right. You guys proceed back downwards, both going into the storage, and roll me an investigation check to see if you can find any.
Alright, Jimsy, what do you got?
What are we rolling?
Investigation.
Do we do it separately?
You guys can do it separately, or you guys can give a help action.
Help action? Like advantage?
Yes, advantage.
Okay. I have a +5, Jimsy.
Oh, I have a +4.
Alright, then I'll do it.
Go ahead.
Roll! Oh, that's a good roll already.
Oh, nice.
That is not a good roll, so 19 it is.
19 it is. As you guys begin to investigate some of these crates, you guys see that Jojo, first of all, he is sleeping standing upright, looking like a totally normal dummy.
That's kind of horrifying.
He is scary.
What?
His legs are completely like together, and his arms are out to the sides like a scarecrow, and he is just staring. But then you hear me 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 me. Do re mi.
I wonder how he sleep.
Latino.
Interesting.
What an interesting way of snoring.
Very.
But as you guys begin to walk over to the crates, you go and open some of them and put the lids out to the sides. No matter how hard you look, you can't find any sleeping bags here. You actually do find some dusty potions, though.
Dusty potions? What?
You open with the roll that you got, you see that there's like a false bottom to one of these crates. You pop it open, and then you see that there are 2 hidden health potions.
What?
Ooh.
Ooh, I didn't expect to find that.
Well, that's helpful. Not exactly what we need right now, but helpful.
Not what we need, yeah. Oh, man.
Well,
Maybe
if
the
you guys
floor
want
doesn't
to
sound
pick
too
that
bad.
up. Who's picking up the potions, by the way? If you guys are.
You do
I already have potions, so I think
Nanette has like 3
Oh.
of them.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just take them then.
So just add 2 potions of healing.
Okay, dokie. Unless I can give him the May.
Oh yeah, you could see if you can do that when he's awake.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we could just get our pillows and blankets and just bring that.
Yeah, that totally fine. You guys could do that.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do that
All
then.
right. You guys begin to roll up your sheets and along with a pillow, and you guys walk up to the top deck again. And Eldoris, as you guys walk up to him, he goes like, "All right, before I do this, are you guys can just to make sure? I know some people are immune to being put to sleep magically. Are you guys good?"
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're good.
Yeah.
All right, then get comfy.
Okay.
You guys begin to lay down onto the floor and cover yourselves in sheets. And Eldoris, like a father,
I feel like someone
like
should be reading me a bedtime story.
Eldoris, like a father, like tucks you guys in. He pats you guys on
Please.
the head, and like he tussles your hair. And as he tussles your hair, this warming sensation passes over your body as this like warm wave of arcana that is masked as like water flows over you. It's almost like you're on a waterbed and
Ooh.
you are rocked to slumber. I'm gonna say since you guys are willing, this just happens and you fall asleep.
Yay!
Yay!
Sleepy
yeah,
time.
you guys knock out and time flows like normal. I'd say in your sleep you just hear passively, "Eldoris, watch it! You're getting a little too close to the ship!" And then you hear Eldoris go, "Oh, sorry, my bad." And
Please.
stuff like that. And it's not the best lullaby. Then at some point you hear Callius go, "Are you sure you need to start doing that now?" And then you just hear Eldoris go, "Yeah, I need to recover my spells and my magic back." And then you just hear, "I hate to leave, I hate to leave, I hate to leave."
Oh my god.
And the next day comes to fruition, and you guys wake up to a blinding red sky covered in those little black specks. And you guys wake up.
Okay. At least I have some good sleepy time.
Yes, you
I feel
guys
like-
sleep very well.
For a split second, Annette probably forgets she's sleeping on the deck, so she's like,
Yeah, they
What?
both did.
"Oh,
Yeah, by the way, you guys are like, Adric looks fairly normal, but your sheets are now stained black. And Nanette, your hair is once again sporting that all black appearance.
She's at her emo phase.
You sleep well?
yeah, actually, it was very peaceful."
Well, that's good to hear. If you guys, have terrible nightmares, you can always come back to me and I'll help you out.
That was the best sleep I've had in a while.
And what do you guys do as you guys get up?
We should help him steer if no one else is.
You see that Callius is still above deck. He has like a little umbrella.
He has an
he's
umbrella.
just- yeah, he has a little umbrella to block
Just
him
vampire
from
things.
just vampire things.
Splendid. I should go give the 2 potions to May, actually.
Yeah, if you want to go see May, you can go do that right now.
Okie dokie. I will do that then.
You begin your descent downwards to May's room, and it's again it's closed. There's no glimmering lights under the door this time.
Okay.
And you knock on the door.
Yeah.
As you knock on the door, you hear, "Ah!" And then you hear like a thud.
What? Hey, are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. And he like scurries over. He opens the door. You see that he's in like silk PJs.
Okay. Are
They're like
you-
covered in
Oh.
stars and rabbits.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's adorable.
It is. Are you alright, or?
Yeah, just wasn't expecting the startle.
Okay. Okay, me and Nanette just found these, so I wanted you to keep them around since you're like one of the healers as well. He grabs the potions and gives them to him.
Oh, well, thank you. These look mighty dusty. Where'd you find them?
It was in like, we were trying to look for those little bed things, but we didn't find them, and they were like hidden in some like compartment under one of the things in the storage room.
Oh, well, I'll keep that in mind, and I'll keep them in my bag. So just in case we run into any problems, I'll be able to help.
Yeah.
And May looks down and he goes, "Well, I'm gonna go get myself cleaned up."
Oh, okay. You do that.
He closes the door slowly, and he just fixes himself up for a day out with you guys.
Maybe.
And what are you gonna do, Nanette?
That's a good question.
What activities is the horse partaking in?
Yeah, do you guys have anything you want to do today?
I guess first off, can I like how does the rain stuff come off? Like, can you just shake it off? Do you have to wash it off?
It's like a mix of liquid and ash at the same time. So it's this weird sensation where you can just shake it off. But it also feels like it starts to mat your hair down. And like it's not pleasant.
Not very nice.
I need to be cleansed.
But you clean up pretty easily.
Yeah, and I'll just put my sheets back where they're supposed to go. And yeah.
Yeah. How do we get rid of the exhaustion point?
You should just be able to click on the long rest and get rid of it.
Yeah. Or
Wait,
like,
so I could
you
have
go
done that for the other point of exhaustion I did. I'm not very
yes, but one long rest gets rid of it. Like one long rest gets rid of 1 point of exhaustion. It's like that.
Yeah, no, but like the other one I didn't get rid of when I did take a long rest.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, now that you guys are fully rested up and the day is going, what do you guys want to do? You see that Callius and Eldoris are handling the steering for now.
Oh,
maybe now that we're rested, we can
we
do
could do some training.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Very good idea.
We're so insane.
We're connected. I don't know what's happening.
I hold your hands and we spin around.
This is our sibling bonding moment.
They're so connected, siblings mode.
But you guys get up to, you're both at the top deck and you chat with each other and decide to begin training. And so this is going to be the same sharpshooting training. Nanette, since you are shooting your bow harder than usual, it is going to give you a point of exhaustion by the end of it. If you guys push yourself. Just like how Adric can push himself, you have to also push yourself. And as you guys begin to get into position and begin to start this battle, Adric, roll me an acrobatics, and Nanette, roll to hit.
Okie dokie.
Wait, how does it work again? I have to subtract something.
You have to subtract 5, and then that's the DC.
Not very awesome. I did not roll very good. Oh my god!
Ninette, with a crit, even though you took the time to blunt these arrows and make sure that they don't hurt so bad,
I'm so sorry.
you reel it back and you fire at like a max power. You see the padding blows up, and roll damage on Adric. Like you just crit on him.
Oh.
Adric,
my goodness.
You're only gonna take 10 damage from that.
Oh my goodness.
Are you okay?
What was that?
You just hear
Ninette?
like a as it slams into Adric, and you see as the bag blows up around it, and he just has an arrow sticking out of him.
Just
What? What's that?
a little bit of a strong hit, I guess.
A little bit.
just a little
That
bit.
hurts.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
That was so cool, but that hurts.
All right, well, off to a strong start. Adric, how do you deal with the arrow in you first?
I don't know. What? What am I supposed
Ninette,
to do
do you
want to
give some assistance?
Yeah.
Or, wait, here's what happens. May walks up and goes, what a good... He looks at you. He looks at both of you. God,
May.
guys.
Hello.
I didn't expect her to hit that hard.
Yeah, yeah.
He just like rubs his temple and goes, all right. He walks over to Adric. He grabs the arrow and then just pulls it out. It hurts. It hurts like a bitch. And he's gonna heal you. He's going to give you a cure wounds for 15 health.
Yippee!
All right,
Okay, that's
Ninette,
much better.
don't stick another arrow in him. Adric,
I'm not trying.
run faster.
Okay,
I
I'll
blunted my
try.
arrows for a reason.
If you're shooting that
Blunt
hard,
them.
blunt them harder.
Okay.
All right. And he like sighs. He goes over to like the side. He sits on the edge, the railing, and he just supervises.
He's spectating.
He spectates. Okay.
Making sure.
He's making sure you guys don't kill each other.
That was
Smells
on the
like me
net for rolling
doing the
crit.
damage.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Oops.
Ninette,
That's
roll the
crazy.
hit, and Adric,
Your rolls have been
acrobatics.
crazy lately,
Oh god.
buddy.
Okay. Oh.
Oh my god.
Lord.
Adric,
Adric!
you continue to run. You're like, okay, I could avoid it. I could avoid the next one. And then you turn around to just check where Ninette's aiming, and you get nailed in the forehead and get flung.
What? Ninette, what is with you? What?
I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry.
Did you take any buffers or something?
No, I mean the point is to hit as hard as I possibly can.
Are you? Did you just say Ninette might be taking steroids?
Do you not see the way she's hitting?
What's a steroid?
Magic drugs, they exist.
Oh. Well, no, I don't think I have any of those in my system.
I would definitely hope not.
Feels naturally crazy.
Well,
Please.
this looks like it's gonna be a hard test for Adric. Ninette, roll to hit again.
Okay.
I swear to God, Jimsy!
What did you roll?
Ah!
A 28 again? Oh my god, and a 4.
No!
Adric, you get nailed so hard in the back you hear a pop. And then you just crumple.
He's like the Peter Griffin pose.
Yeah,
I think I should forfeit.
Nanette, your training is done for today. You achieved your training. Adric, do you want to push it?
No.
No. You lay in bitter defeat.
Hey, I'm really sorry about hitting you so hard.
Wow, you didn't hold back a single bit.
I'm not supposed to.
I think you might have actually damaged his spine forever.
I don't know.
Forever?
I haven't reached my senile age this young.
Do you want me to make you a cane?
No. I'm not that old.
Adric, your back feels like you're that old right now. With how Nanette's been pelting you, yeah.
Can you like make it
maybe
like
I could
really
I could like stretch it so we're like.
I don't trust you.
Okay.
Well, okay. How about I help you out, Adric?
Yeah, I trust you a little bit more than whatever crazy stunts she has going on.
And that just looks like the sad ant image. Please.
I'm sorry, Nanette.
All right. How am I gonna do this exactly?
You can use a spell?
If one of those hit you, I can't help you.
Right. Do you have anything you can, like, throw at me or something?
Maybe I can try this. He goes over to you, Nanette. This will only feel a little weird.
Okay.
Let me roll something to see if May can alter a spell in a way. That's an 11. He's not doing the most complicated thing. But he's definitely not going to be able to do this every day. You see, this is going to strain him to the point of using 2 spell slots. But, Nanette, you are suddenly enveloped in these cascading butterflies made out of iridescent flames.
Oh.
You see as your arrows are hindered, and now you take shots with disadvantage plus the -5.
Oh.
I definitely can't do this a lot, but this would help you guys out for whatever you're doing.
Oh. Yeah, that would be helpful, actually. Thank you, May.
All right, but with how Nanette's been aiming, it seems like it's to kill.
Yeah.
Well, may the games begin. You see he throws a little, like, white rag in the air to start you running.
Please.
And do you guys want to continue?
Sure. We're not wasting what he just did.
All right.
Yeah.
Right, Nanette, roll with disadvantage, and Adric, just roll with roll acrobatics.
Oh, okay. Jesse!
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10 and then I rolled a 20.
Okay, well it's with disadvantage. So that's a 15 to beat.
Gracious! What is with your rolls today?
Adric, you do manage to avoid this hit. You see, but as the arrow is flung past you, it makes a whistling noise that like it disorientates you.
Still doing this.
It splints the wood of the ship.
Okay, you did this for the
Nanette,
enemy.
watch the ship.
I'm not your enemy.
I'm sorry. I have to protect these better. I have to.
Next time I'm gonna have you roll for how you blunt them to prevent this.
Yeah.
Alright, Adric, you avoid the first one. Nanette,
Okay.
roll with disadvantage. Adric, roll acrobatics.
Lord.
I can't believe you crit again. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Instantly, Adric, you...
I rolled a nat 1. It's okay.
Yeah, that's still an 11 from a nat 1.
But then there's -5 to that.
Yes. But, so, Adric,
Lord.
you hear another one of those arrows coming with the same force. You duck out of the way and narrowly avoid this arrow.
Okay.
So that's 2 for you. So, Nanette, roll again with disadvantage, and Adric, roll acrobatics. Oh my goodness.
Jesse, what is with your rolls?
Adric. Okay, so here's how this plays out. Nanette, you see these like butterflies and they're a little distracting, but your like hunter's instincts kick in. You suddenly hear you see as all of the butterflies like go out of focus, and then your hearing sharpens, and you just fully rely on hearing and nail Adric in the back, sending him toppling over again.
Oh.
Ah!
And Adric, roll me a con save.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And okay, you succeed.
That was almost a 3.
Oh my god,
Oh
you
God.
succeed though. So you're not feeling exhausted, but you're close.
Okay.
Nanette, you also roll me a con saving throw.
Okay. My arms hurt.
The only
Your-
time your roll isn't crazy.
You start to feel that burn on your biceps and your forearm as you're holding this with all of your strength and you're pulling, and it starts to feel like that sort of agony where you can't really move as well as you want to move.
Ooh, I hate that.
And a sweat starts to build up, slicking your fingers at the string.
Is that enough? Are you done?
You still need one more success to make this
right.
training day count.
I still need one more, and then you want to go like one more time, and then we're done.
Okay.
Hopefully, you do not do that again.
And this is gonna be with disadvantage again, Nanette. And Adric, roll acrobatics.
Lord, have mercy.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Oh. Okay.
no! You gotta be kidding me.
I.
Oh, damn! What the hell?
What happened? Hold up.
I
Oh my
rolled a
God.
nat
Adric
one.
rolled a 2. That's what happened.
It was a
Oh
nat one.
Jesus! Don't you have inspiration?
Do I know?
Oh God, I
should.
thought you did. Yeah, from eating the jackfruit. Unless you use that during.
Oh
the...
wait, you.
Oh yeah, probably use it then.
Oh.
Okay. Adric, this is going to result in the most it's humiliating for you as this happens.
man.
As you're running, you feel like you're short of breath, and it's just like that constant as you're intaking air more than you're releasing. And you see as Nanette aims, fires, it slams into your back, knocks all of that air out, and you just pass out momentarily. Everything goes dark.
Oh my
Adric.
god!
Are you okay?
This one is really Peter Griffin posing.
Adric? Oh god, I killed him.
What? May! Check on him! Alright! May scurries over to Adric. Oh god. I've never seen a person contort that way.
What did I do?
Well, I'll try my best. He, like, shakes you and slaps Adric on the beak. Wakey,
Oh my
wakey!
God.
Wakey, wakey! I'll turn into a cool bird! As he says cool bird, you pop up.
Cool bird?
What?
Oh,
You know what? Yeah.
he's away.
Wait, there was a... Oh, I got hit, didn't I?
Very hard.
Sorry, Adric.
Why are you so cracked out?
I
Even with disadvantage, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think that's primarily a good thing because we're not your enemy.
yeah.
And Nanette, this is gonna add the second training day for you, but Adric is feeling wholly and utterly defeated.
Hedrick goes through the stages of grief.
Do I get a point of exhaustion or no?
You do get a point of exhaustion. You
Okay.
failed your con save.
All right,
Um,
I'm back here again.
The war.
And Adric, you actually don't. You avoided to have a level of exhaustion again.
Splendid. Too bad I
Sit down.
didn't succeed.
And as this training session wraps up, you guys are just laying there sweating.
They're just laying down on the deck.
I don't know how that happened.
You cracked up.
Uh.
That's so awesome though, but I wish it wasn't done on me.
Sorry.
I'm gonna say that training session took about 2 hours out of your day. That was a long one. And as you guys are feeling that exhaustion kick in, you see Callius comes down from the bird's nest and goes, "All right, May, your turn." "Oh, okay, I'll go up." And they switch places. Callius kneels next to one of you guys and goes, "I would offer to try training with you guys, but I don't think you want me to shoot at you with this." And he pulls out his gun.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I could also try
already-
throwing these axes. And he holds out an an
Oh.
axe.
I feel like the arrows might hurt enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I roll horribly, you're gonna get one of those in my head, and I don't think I'm gonna like the feeling of that.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I don't think you want a bullet in you.
I already had an arrow on me. I don't think I want more today.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Callius holsters his bullet and this spare axe, and then he goes, "All right, well, I'm gonna go relax for the rest of the day." And he proceeds down below deck.
Okay.
Okay.
And do you guys want to do anything else for today, or do you want to let this day pass?
I gotta chill out.
All right.
You gotta chill out.
I need to rest
Yeah.
my arms. I need to rest my brain.
Nanette, it's
Oh.
that type of exhaustion where your fingers start tingling.
Ah,
Oh no!
I gotta get out of here.
That's so uncomfortable.
Adric, for you, you're just feeling a little short of breath, but you actually feel like you could pick yourself up and do something. If you
The
want
thing
to.
is, what?
That totally
I
depends.
don't have no ideas.
Then I'd say you guys let this day fall overhead. And you take the stay easy. You chill out, you relax, and you watch as the day goes by. And as the next day rolls around, I'd say you guys go back to your rooms to sleep, and nothing really of note happened. And as
Okay.
you guys wake up, it's a new day.
Yippee!
Well, let me just get rid of this exhaustion. Okay.
And this time, you guys would hear footsteps coming from outside of the cabins in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And then shortly after, you hear a knock on the door for both of you.
Oh.
Coming.
Yes.
Well, I wanted to tell you guys that we're nearing our location, our destination.
Oh, already? Oh, Lord, okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. We'll be there in about another day. So, if you want to take it easy before we go exploring, that's probably recommended.
Okay.
Sounds fine by me.
All right. Just make sure to be up early tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right. And Callius closes both of your doors and proceeds over to wherever he is. And we'll just skip the next day. You guys have a very relaxing day, doing whatever you do in your free time.
Splendid.
And as you guys awaken on this next morning, what do you guys do?
I am going to get up.
You get yourself up from bed, and you guys are gonna go up to the top deck?
Mm-hmm.
You both proceed
I'm ready.
upwards, opening the trap door, and you see in the distance, not too far but not too close, you see a landmass that is starting to take up the entirety of the horizon. You do see that the sea stretches across one side, but you are very, very close to the continent. And from this distance, you see as the seas are completely being overtaken by the new and very impressive landmass in front of you. And where you guys are actually heading, you start to see the formation of a beach.
Nanette sees just how large this place is, and she's immediately slack-jawed.
It's bigger than any other place you've been to. And you, even though you can't see the full grandeur of it, just from this alone, you fully understand the scale of where you are.
This is... My God.
This place is massive.
I've never seen an island this big before.
Well, because it's not an island.
What?
This is a continent.
Oh. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, it's, this is in our version of this world. This would be Sonara.
Oh.
Oh.
And as you guys look over the railing, do you guys want to make a perception check to see what you see?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Right there. Okay, buddy.
All right. Nanette, you get a good view of what's ahead of you. The rolling seas are the same blackened liquid, but you see it's lapping at the shores of a pearlescent gray sand. And you also see that to the right, you get a small view of an island that is covered in trees. But it's just a small little island. Very comparable to Golis. So this really puts it in a scale for you. If this is making Golis look even tinier.
It's crazy.
And Adric, you get around the same view. And ahead of you, you see the same beach. But not in as much view as Nanette's about to get.
Ooh.
As the ship grows closer, you start to see that the sullied gray shoreline is also covered in glinting rubies that are protruding from the sand. Their sharpened edges are pointed out towards the seas. It almost looks like daggers coming towards you. And around the shoreline, you see that there are visible signs of continuous battle that has been occurring on these shores. You see weaponry, spears jutting out of the sand. You see that there are various flags that are torn to shreds on this beach.
Oh.
And
Is happening here?
you also get a view of other ships in very similar fashion to the ships that you have encountered sailing on the sea. You see ships covered in moss and debris are ripped asunder and flayed like a beast, sprawled across these shorelines. You see splintering wood that is emerging from the ink and water and the sands. And that's pretty much the whole view of this beach alone. You see the beach is actually leading into a further inland that is covered in trees that are similar but different to the trees that you've encountered before. You see the trees, instead of bearing humanoid faces, they are bearing animalistic faces, and their eyes are deep and hollowed black.
Now I'm just absolutely flabbergasted.
It's a lot to take in. And
This is crazy.
the ship, steered by Eldoris and navigated by May, begins to slowly turn to a point where you guys can Eldoris walks over and he throws the canoe overboard and goes, "We better take this then. It's about to get dicey."
Okay.
Okay.
Now, finally, time for my grand adventure! And you see as Jojo flings open the trapdoor.
Jojo, no!
Oh.
Jojo, it's not a good idea. You're not prepared.
What do you mean by that?
Jojo, you need, like, more protection.
Jojo looks at you, and then he's like, "I suppose you're right. I am missing 1, 2, 3 of my wooden ribs."
Right. It's probably not the best idea for you to... Yeah, what?
If you actually remember, he used them as an attack against you before.
Oh, right.
He opened these wooden ribs and clenched them down on you.
That's a terrifying thing for a dummy to have.
I am also very charred.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think
you
it's
would
a
do
good idea.
very well. Let's wait until you're in better conditions.
Oh man, I was hoping to show the natives my tan. You get the sense that he was trying to blink, but he doesn't have eyelids. He was... Well, I suppose if you think I am unfit for this adventure, I will stay on the ship, for it is not the first time I've been shrunk alongside it.
Okay.
Sorry, Jojo. It's for the best. We want you alive. Alive, question mark?
Alive in the spiritual sense, for I am alive in the spiritual sense. La 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 la!
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, then I will keep the ship mighty and tidy, and time for you guys to send it out again.
Alright, that's very appreciated, Jojo.
Before you go, does one of you mind tying a broom to my hand?
Sure.
He holds out his hand, and there is a broom very close by that you guys can tie to his hand. If you guys would like to make a I'd say just make another nature check for this rope.
All right.
Okay.
You want to do it, or
Jamesy, what do you have in it?
I have a +4.
Do it.
I think
Okay.
that's what. Yeah.
Okay.
Adric, you can help and give her advantage on this.
Okay. That would be great.
All right. Well,
I guess you needed it.
All right.
Jamesy!
Uh,
all right.
As you both kind of fumble around with the rope
insanity.
at the same time, you guys are just like flopping it, and like you realize that you haven't really ever tied good knots. It's been maybe on accident that you do.
Oh lord.
And the rope seems like it's not gonna last the full duration of like JoJo's cleaning, but he goes, "This is a magnificent knot. It will do."
All right. Well, that's good.
And JoJo begins to spin and fling himself downstairs as he starts wildly like sweeping.
Okay.
What a guy.
I'm glad he's enthusiastic about it.
He's
Yeah.
such an interesting character.
Definitely.
For sure.
Well, who wants first on the boat?
Uh.
You want to go first?
Okay. Sure.
Eldoris one by one helps you guys downwards into the boat safely. May consistently throughout this process looks like he is shaking.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh
we
god.
got you, buddy. We
It's
got you, buddy.
okay.
We got you,
We
buddy.
have your back.
Yeah, we'll get your back, and you better man up after this.
You better man up.
Manning up is a very it's an outdated term. I think you should say mature or become confident, which to both of those maybe. All right, at least you're open to it. And as all of you are lowered onto this canoe, Eldoris stands atop the ocean waves, holds out the bottle to it. He goes, as he opens it, and sucks the entire ship into the bottle.
Whoa.
And as the ship completely shrinks down and enters the bottle, he corks it back open, or corks it back closed, and he walks alongside the canoe as you guys begin to row.
I'm getting my arm workout again.
I will say you could just like
Please.
Callius do it. Callius and Adric can do it.
Fair enough.
Wonderful.
But you guys continue to brave the seas on this small canoe. And as you, after like a short 30 minutes of rowing, you guys get to the shoreline. And as your boat creaks up against it, you spread the sand across. And as you step out, you get a better view of this beach. And you see that towards the back end half of the beach, there is not only like miscolored sand, you see that the sand is a light gray. But in certain spots, in certain variations of sand, it is slowly turning into a deep blackish reddish.
Oh.
And you see that there are much more weapons around. And continuing with the last rolls that you guys got, Ninette, you like clock immediately a mound of corpses.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
You see most of them are very reminiscent of your good old friends Yurt, Gert, and Squirt. They are these pale, gray-toned people with cracks running along their body. And sitting atop that mound is a figure that seems to be sleeping.
Let's not wake him up.
Is that someone sleeping on top of those corpses?
Let's not bother them.
Okay. Okay. What does the figure look like?
With your perception check, I'll say you easily get a good look at this person. And you see this younger looking man he has slate blue hair. It's more of a lavender, but it's that grayish tone. His eyes are shut as he's hunched over, seeming like he is sleeping while still upright. So he's kind of like curled up, but sitting.
Oh.
His knuckles are lined with brass that is dinged up and stained with blood. You see that it's like a cascade of reds to blacks that is staining this metal. And it trails towards his tanner fingers. A green scarf covers his lower face, like half of his face is obscured by this green scarf, and it flails in the wind behind him. He's wearing a torn up trench coat with no shirt underneath it.
Trench coat.
And it reveals a body littered with injuries.
Oh lord.
Oh.
And it leads towards a sash around his waist and into tight-fitting pants. And this figure is just very stoic.
Okay.
All right, well, that's intimidating.
Very.
What should we do?
Do we really feel like waking up this guy?
I mean, I don't know if we should wake him up. I mean, we could try stealthing.
Right.
Yeah.
This is like new terrain for all of you. Like this beach. There is like sharp littered rocks. Like there are these rubies that have like jagged dagger-like spikes. So this is gonna be a pretty hard stealth check.
This is gonna be like the Adventure Time clip of like Jake trying not to scream and then the spider bites him.
Yes, exactly. So I'm gonna have this, since there are so many people in this group, I'm gonna have it be everyone needs to roll.
Oh lord. This is gonna be
insane.
Well, Eldorus fucking failed.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Bro, wait.
Uh-oh.
Should I
Oops,
should I use,
I rolled for an accident. Oops.
should I use pass without trace?
Do you want to do that before? That way, the rolls are still gonna count. Yes, the rolls are still gonna count.
You guys didn't roll super good.
Mm-mm.
If one of us gets caught, then all of us get caught.
Basically.
And two of us already.
Callius did well, and May got a natural 1.
Okay, I don't think pass without trace is gonna help us.
May is like
No.
I'm gonna revolve this around May with the natural 1. You see, as May begins to, like, you guys are being pretty quiet. Eldorus is like clattering as he's like carrying a bunch of items on himself. Like you hear his anchor dragging behind him, but somehow this figure doesn't wake up. Then May's like, oh, he must be a heavy sleeper. And as he takes another step, he steps on a big jagged rock and just goes, no!
May!
And you see as this figure opens his eyes abruptly, and it's like a green spotlight is immediately placed on you guys. As he stands up and he goes, trying to stealth does not help. And this is who you guys see.
What are you saying?
I'm gonna send him real quick. This is who you guys see.
I knew it.
Oh,
I knew it was him. I knew it was him from the
Oh
description.
my god!
You see as the scarf unfurls and reveals a jaw that is completely missing his upper and lower lips and skin, revealing harsh metallic copper that wraps from his jaw all the way down to his neck. And you see as he holds out his hands, and emerging from his fist is a saw blade that begins to rotate.
Oh,
What are your intentions?
oh,
Well, we mean no harm. We are trying to, sort out everything that's happening in Shadowfell. We are not malicious individuals.
I
Yeah, that
will
pretty
be
much
the
explains
judge
it.
of that. He begins
What?
to walk over. You see immediately Callius puts his hand on his gun,
Fair enough, buddy. Fair enough.
and he is
Okay.
going to roll insight on you guys. Oh, he knows your business.
Oh my god, he knows what we are.
And you see as he stares at you, he gets particularly close to Nanette since she was the one who was talking.
Oh my god.
His eyes are sending out these green beams. His
Oh,
eyes
hi.
are glowing.
Okay.
That's scary.
And from this angle, you get a full scale of his height. This man
How tall
is
is he?
large. He
How
is
tall is he?
around 8 foot tall,
Oh my god.
with a broad frame.
Oh my god.
And he stands up and he goes,
Ooh.
I understand. I believe your cause.
Okay.
You
Really?
see the saw, which was rotating the entire time he was inspecting you, just backs into his arm.
Is that why you were fighting those things? And he points over at the pile of corpses.
I am trying to prevent people from further entering the mainland.
Ooh. Is there a reason why?
There is a city beyond this forest. I couldn't protect the town. I failed in my endeavor.
Oh.
But I can
Oh.
prevent more from escaping.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
And you see as he holds out a hand to you, Nanette, since you were the one who was being diplomatic. My name is Kureth.
Ooh.
Oh, my name is Nanette. It's nice to meet you. And she takes his hand.
You feel his hand. It's cold and metallic, even where you think that the skin would be warm.
Huh.
If I may, if you are really here with the intentions to help the people of Shadowfell, may you help me reclaim the village that was lost.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you. You look like you could pick me up and throw me in the ocean.
Yeah, well, we're all pretty much for the same cause, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for helping people. I gotta get my good boy points up.
Good
What?
points.
Melee turns to tell Doris. You heard me. I gotta get my good boy points up. All right, I'm gonna ask you about that later. Well, I guess since I'm with all of you and you're gonna help him out, then I gotta help him out. So it's decided. Well, it is.
Yay.
I am glad to have you all on my side. If I may inform you, trekking through the forest will be dangerous.
Oh lord.
If we are stealthy, we can
dangerous?
avoid animals all over, corrupted,
Oh lord.
filled with parasite.
Now this is where the pass without trace comes in.
Yay.
we can avoid most problems with minor stealth. And if you are capable of navigating a forest, we will be there shortly.
I know who that calls for. Turns to Nanette comically.
Yes, I'm very familiar with forests.
Well, then, we will rely on you.
All right.
Ninette, how many people does Pass Without Trace affect?
Each
'Cause this
creature
is-
you choose within 30 feet of you.
So there's not a real limit.
As long as they're within 30 feet of me, then yeah, there's no limit.
All right. Well, then I will say that you huddle around everyone and make sure that everyone's in range. And you cast Pass Without Trace, and you hear as whoosh, you're suddenly engulfed in like a bubble of silence that restricts the noises being made from your movements. And does your Pass Without Trace look a certain way?
Oh, I guess maybe I don't know. I don't know how I would describe this.
If you want to like think about it and then describe it later, very possible. Next time you use it.
Yeah, this is a spell that I'm not sure what it should look like or if it should look like anything.
It would be really funny if it just made like the blankets and then everyone could like huddle under one of them. And then it's like
Yeah.
it's like the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter, but like
Oh my God,
very
yeah.
sparkly.
Instead of like the usual light blue arcana, it's like very dark and like it almost looks like stars are glimmering.
Oh, and it like shades you in mist. Yeah, I'll say that happens. You conjure these blankets of this deep, duller blue arcana that looks like stars glinting. And everyone, I'd say Kurith is probably gonna have to guide you guys, because he knows the forest.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kurith goes, I will try my best with this spell. And he is going to, I say he's going to roll stealth with advantage and with the Pass Without Trace for everyone.
Ooh, okay.
So it's going to be both of those effects at once. And he rolled pretty damn good. That is a 30 stealth. So if any creatures are patrolling, they're going to have to beat a 30. So I will roll for that for any encounters that are nearby. I doubt any of them will ever beat this. Yeah. So Kurith, this hulking machine, begins to plot through the forest. And I am also going to preface that, or Kurith is just going to tell you, if we are stealthing the whole duration of the trip, it will take longer. We will definitely have to stop at points before we get to the village.
Well, all right.
And with the 30 stealth check, you guys continue into the forest, and the darkness begins to enclose on you. You see, all of these trees have faces of various animals that are formed into the bark. It looks natural, but almost a little too perfect. You see that the eye holes of these animals are completely blackened, and as the wind is passing through the trees and swaying the branches, it sounds like the distorted calls of various animals.
That's terrifying.
It is the worst feeling being in here.
Uh,
And
Creepy.
all of the trees are holding up these bushes of branches and these leaves that look like jagged knives as they sway in the distance. And you all, for a large chunk of this day, manage to completely avoid all of the animals. But you do occasionally see as some of them are in your crossway and you have to like sit and wait for them to move out of the way. You see, and this will give you a rundown on which animals are really around. You see a pack of wolves, just as last time. They are surrounded by those spindling, parasitic-looking branches. You see it's coming out of their rib cages, their mouths. They look like they have progressed even further than the wolves that were on the previous island. You see that some of them have even garnered horns made out of this parasitic fungus. They look more like demons than puppies now. Like some of them are even walking on like twos. They are walking on their hind legs.
What the heck?
As they are looking
They're
around.
what now?
They're walking on their hind paws and looking like demons distorted in these woods.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Then, as you guys manage to circumvent the wolves from finding you, you see an owl bear. But this doesn't look normal.
Oh, what now?
It's this large owl-looking monstrosity. It has the face of an owl with the body of a large bear.
Horrifying.
Then you see, protruding from the spine, ripping through its flesh in this pussy mess, there is a spindly-looking parasite that is taking human shape. And this parasite has these tendrils coming out of its fingers, and it is puppeting the owl bear around. You see these tendrils.
Creepy.
It is fucking messy. The tendrils are ripping into the owl bear's skull and puppeting it by controlling its brains.
That's awful. That poor thing.
And you just hear as it
We are not fighting that.
looks very scary.
No.
And as you guys manage to steer clear of it, you start to feel the tiredness of the day coming to an end. If you want to push it, you guys can, but that might result in exhaustion being put on you.
We're still
So-
in the forest?
You guys are in the forest. You guys have narrowly avoided danger so far.
Okay.
And how long does Pass Without Trace last?
Let's see. Oh. Well. Up to an hour.
Okay, how many times can you cast Pass Without Trace?
2?
So I'd say you guys get around 2 hours of walking. So instead of the day feeling tired, Nanette, you simply start to feel tired as you can't... The magic begins to fizzle on you. And you cast it again, but you walk for another hour, it begins to fizzle out again. And you guys are stranded in the woods without the Pass Without Trace. So that means if you guys want to continue today, without making like a hidden place, you will have to roll stealth again without Pass Without Trace. As the blankets go away, Kurith turns to you and goes, "Do you require rest?"
I think so. I've exhausted all of my spells. At least this one.
All right. then we shall wait till you can cast spells again. I will say this is going to lengthen the process of this much longer. So there will be more opportunities to possibly fail. But Pass Without Trace is such a good spell, so you're going to just have to do this like every 2 hours.
Okay.
How are you guys going to make a place comfortable enough to rest for the night to get your spells back? Well, for the day. It's still daytime.
We've got to make it like fairly hidden properly.
Yes, that is going to be that's going to need some survival checks or even nature.
Oh Lord. Leaves? Question mark?
Well, I could perhaps try my best to create a shelter for tonight. I would have to venture out to find materials for it, though.
Oh.
Maybe we can stick in teams of 2?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Who wants to come with me to find some materials to make a hidden base?
I think you probably need someone who knows the way back.
I can go.
All right.
Yeah.
Nanette, you walk up next to May, and you guys decide that you guys are gonna get the materials. Then that's just going to be Eldoris, Callius, and Kurith, along with Adric, standing in the woods. Would you guys like to... I would say someone has to roll stealth. And it might not be the prettiest thing. So, Adric, would you like to roll stealth with advantage from helping? Or would you like one of the others to roll it?
What do they have? Because I have a +1.
Callius has a +3. Eldoris has disadvantage and a +1, so definitely not Eldoris. And Kurith has a +4.
Let Kurith do it.
Okay, so Kurith is going to roll with advantage to try to find a spot for all of you to hide. And the creatures will be actively looking for you. That is a 21. Good job, Kurith.
That's good.
So let's pan over to so first of all, Kurith just kind of makes a crude hiding spot for you guys. Definitely not a place where you can be comfortable enough to sleep. He digs out some burrows, enough for you guys to get lower to the ground, and he covers you guys with nearby like twigs and dirt. It's messy, but it works for now. And you guys managed to be hidden. And we'll pan over to Nanette and May. May goes, all right, this is gonna be a day.
Certainly.
Well, we'll just have to try our best. Do you both want to roll for it separately? Or do you want to just help May?
Is May good at stealth, or?
May is not good at stealth, so I think he would just be helping you.
All right, that's fine.
All right.
So with advantage?
With advantage, roll me a stealth check.
Did I? Okay. No.
Okay.
Hold on. No, hold on. Oh,
All right.
okay.
Decent. But the creatures are still in the woods, and they are actively looking for you guys. So I'm going to roll for the creatures. And I guess you'll know when it happens, or if it happens.
Okay.
All right. You guys managed to keep low to the ground, avoiding there are twigs that are lining the floor of the forest, and you avoid them, and you make sure May is as well, so you guys don't make any loud noises. And as you guys go, May is going to roll a nature check. That's a very good nature check.
Oh, nice.
If you would like to make one also, this will just add to the resources you guys have.
Oh, okay.
It'll make the later check easier. Oof, yeah. Our two little woodsy people are very good at this.
Yeah.
You and May both get a large bundle of twigs. May finds like this very opaque layer of moss that he scrapes off of a tree that would be good for hiding away from things. And Annette, you find good logs for supporting a makeshift tent that could fit you all. And you guys do a very good job at collecting things. And as you begin to head back, make me another nature check. You can do it with advantage since May is helping you out.
Oh, a nature check?
Yes, this is to find your way back.
What is happening right now?
Thank God May gave you advantage. You guys end up getting a little turned around in the forest. As the trees begin to look a little similar,
Oh, come on. I'm
can't
supposed to
really-
be good at this.
you can't really tell what animals were where. And even your footsteps, as you guys are walking on the soil, no footsteps are left behind. It's hard. And you look around and you just feel a sense that you got lost.
Well,
Do you not know where we are?
I thought I did, but
Okay. What can we do in this case? I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, in my natural explorer thing, it says we can't become lost except by magical means.
Okay.
So-
So in that case, you don't get lost, but it just takes a little longer
Yeah.
for you guys to get where you want to go. And that means I'm going to give these creatures another round to spot our heroes in hiding. And so I'm gonna...
Come on.
As you guys trek back, you see as the owl bear that was patrolling the area just goes... and is like really close to you guys.
Ooh.
At a certain point, it turns its head and you hear the cracking of its bones as it just... But it turns away and begins to march the other way. And you guys safely make it back to the area. And at first, you can't even see where your teammates are hiding. Did they abandon us?
Where did they?
Then suddenly you feel like a grab at your ankles, Nanette. And Eldor just goes, shh.
Don't do that!
Well, there was a bear here.
You... Okay. We got the supplies.
All right. And Kareth begins to stand up, and like you hear this these mechanical whirs coming from his joint as you hear as he stands fully up. And I'm going to have you guys roll me one more survival check. I will let you do it with advantage.
Okay.
And I'm going to assume Nanette is doing this.
Survival?
Survival.
I could do that. I could try.
Okay.
I'm not as good at it, but
Yes, this is going to be a survival check because that makes sense.
okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
That's a very good start. And roll again.
Okay.
You make a very competent sleeping area that would allow room for all of you to completely hide away. Just enough time for you to get a rest to get your spells back. And you can take a long rest as you guys begin to hide away. And the beast, I'm going to say, would have to beat a 21 in order to find you. And so I'm going to roll for that because they're actively patrolling. I'm going to tell you guys what that rolled.
Uh-oh.
That was a 20.
Oh.
Not a nat 20, a dirty 20. So they miss you.
Dude.
At some point, as you guys are getting settled in the tent, right by the door, you hear... and then... and then the trotting away.
Oh.
Oh, I think I almost just got scared, and that's rare. That thing looks fucked up.
It does.
I don't think even its mama would love it.
Well, I mean, its mama also didn't give it a parasite.
You're right. Hey, May, do you think you can heal that thing? No.
Straight to the point. No. Well,
I will not touch that thing with a 10-foot pole. Well, fair enough. And
well, that's decided.
you guys can take a long rest. And you guys wake up again. Nanette, you are getting the feeling that you are not going to be able to sleep again today. Because this is like the second full long rest of today. And Adric, you're getting the same sensation. You guys don't feel like you can go back to sleep after this. But as Eldoris walks over to the opening of this makeshift tent, and he pulls it open just slightly, and it's still that red light peering through the blackened blade-like leaves of the forest. So you're still on some daytime.
Alright.
So, alright, that's your cue.
Alright. I'm just gonna let you know now. I don't think I can sleep again after this.
That's very fair. Okay, so... that means we should probably gun it for a time today. If we keep doing this for intervals at a time, the 3 days that it should take to get to the village is going to be a little bit longer than that.
Yeah.
I think we should start bucking it.
All right. All right, so Nanette, you cast the spell. These iridescent blankets of stars cover over the group. And Kurith is making the stealth check, right?
Yes.
He has the +4.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to roll for it. Those are not very good rolls, but that is going to be a 23.
Ooh.
So I will roll for the creatures through this first hour of the spell being up. Ooh. So that's a 23. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
The Kurith keeps his head low. You guys also keep your head low as you guys traverse for 1 hour. You have another one of those close encounters, but you turn your back, letting the Cape of Stars cover over you, and the creature just goes. It seems like it's using its nose rather than its eyes at this point. It smells there's something wrong.
Uh-oh.
It just goes. And you.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Adric, you actually feel this thing's breath as it gets closer to you before it dismisses itself and it trods off into the forest.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Probably had a mini heart attack.
Yeah.
Heartbeat pounding and everything.
And we're gonna roll for the next hour of the spell's duration. And then you guys are gonna be booking it without it for a day.
Alright.
So that's an hour passing and another hour passing. You see as the sun is getting in a position where it's about to become sunset, it is hanging low in the sky as you guys get brief glimpses of it through the maze of this forest. Those howling beast noises get a little louder and a little bit harder to tune out. And I'm going to roll the stealth. That is going to be stealth advantage with a +10. Okay, Kurth rolled better. That's going to be a 27 that these creatures have
Ooh,
to
good.
beat, which logically can't beat it. Logically cannot beat it. So you guys are safe for this hour. You guys get a bit closer towards the town, and now you guys are all on your own.
Okay.
You see this blanket of stars begins to twinkle away, and you guys are standing in the forest. There are the beasts that are keeping steady tracks of you, and how this is going to go is that by Kurith's estimation, if you guys book it, you can be there in 3 days. But if you take your time and be really stealthy, then it would extend to a 5-day duration. So you guys are only just about at the end of your half-day mark.
Time is of the essence.
So what will it be? Should we just book it or be a little bit more stealthy about it?
I mean, do we have enough time? I don't
I mean,
know.
if you want to use the remaining energy we have and then go to sleep, we'll still be burning a couple of days. And you see as Kurith turns around with a puff of steam coming from his neck. Either way, we will need to avoid the creatures. Avoiding them will get harder without spell, but not impossible.
Right. I'm not sure how long it'll be until I could get a full rest again.
You'll probably need to stay up for until tomorrow afternoon, I think.
Okay.
So what will it be? Even as we are standing here, the creatures grow near.
Adric, what do you think?
How? Right, no, never mind. That's a stupid question. I think by the time we're halfway, or more than halfway, we'd start booking it. If we're not
That's-
already there.
All right, so we can take it slow for the next 2 days, and then shift to a more run very fast, very, very fast speed.
Sounds fine by me.
All right. And so that means we are gonna have one person roll stealth with advantage. So
Okay.
do you want to keep Kareth doing this?
I also have a
Alright,
+4,
it's
but my
really good.
rolls have been mixed. I don't know.
I feel like I should make you do it because he has been stealthing the whole time.
Alright. Oh god. Okay.
All right,
Please.
roll me stealth with advantage. Everyone is hiding
I
behind
believe
you.
in you, buddy.
Oh. Okay. Advantage. Please. Oh. Okay. That's
All right.
That's alright. That's pretty good.
So the creatures will have to beat a 19 to see you. I'm going to roll for each of them in front of you guys. And so they have, since they are relying on scent, they are going to have advantage on this.
Uh-oh.
That's not passing. Now onto the big guy. So I roll that for everyone. That does pass.
No!
As you guys begin to stealth your way through, just trying to keep your quiet, as you turn around to make sure you get a good grasp of your surroundings, you see as the owlbear is looking at you guys, its nose suddenly points towards the air and it goes... and it begins to dash at you guys.
How about we start dashing?
You guys can dash. I will say everyone's at varied speed, so people might be left behind.
Ooh.
Oh lord. My
Don't
goodness
want to
gracious.
risk that.
So everyone roll me initiative. We'll see how this goes.
Unless I
Okay.
can somehow.
Oh, that's a natural one from Eldoris.
Oh lord, and I rolled a 4.
Ah!
Why?
That's a 20 for Kurith.
God damn,
and
Kurith.
Come on, Kurt.
It's crazy.
May got a 16.
Oh,
All right.
May, let's go.
Good.
And I will roll for these creatures. And they didn't roll too hot either. Kurith looks at you guys and goes, "Plan. What is the plan?"
I feel like we should run, but at the same time, not all of us are as fast.
So, should I take run action or should I stay and fight?
I feel like they're going to be faster than us as well, so I don't think we have a choice, really.
Kurith turns around, stares at this zombified owlbear, and you see as saws begin to spring out of both of his hands.
That's fucking crazy. I love that
Oh
though.
my god, that's so cool.
And he is going to run up to them.
Fuck him up!
Okay.
Fuck him up, buddy!
Get him.
Holy
Get him!
shit!
Oh, he's
him!
getting
And
him!
he's gonna make 2 attacks. And
Get him!
it is not rolling. Why?
Really?
Huh?
It showed up on my screen. You have a 18 on
Yeah.
the second hit.
Okay. Then I'm going to roll damage for him. That is going to be an 8 for the first. That's going to be
Okay,
9
okay.
for the second. And the owlbear gets hit by both of those and is going to take all that sweet damage.
Nice.
So that's going to be 8 and 9. You see as the parasite recoils, feeling the pain, and the owlbear just seems stoic, like it isn't really affected or feeling pain. And that's going to go to the end of Kurith's turn. That's going to go to Callius's turn. Callius goes, well, goddamn. And he is going to make his attacks. He pulls out his pistol. He's going to do his singular attack, which is an 18 to hit, which hits.
Yeah.
And he's going to do 8 damage to the owlbear. Once again, the owlbear takes the shot, but it doesn't even seem to feel the pain. Like all of its nerves are dampened. That's going to go to May's turn. May is going to go, all right, time to practice. Time to use what I've been practicing. You got it, May. And he is going to cast Moonbeam. You see between his hands that orb that looks like a moon begins to conjure. And the owlbear is going to make a con saving throw.
Ooh.
And it passes solidly.
Oh. That's
Does
not
it
fun.
take half? It takes half damage, so we'll roll that. Oh, he rolled really good on the damage too.
Ooh.
That's an
So he's
8.
just gonna take 8 damage. You see as May launches this moonbeam from his hands, and he goes, go! And the owlbear dodges to the right, and gets clipped by the beam. And this iridescent light fades out, and May goes, it's fast!
For a bear,
And-
it really is.
I mean, I think bears are fast.
Oh, right, terrifyingly enough.
Yeah. At least it's not on steroids. And he looks at Nanette. And that's your turn, Nanette.
Can I? Okay. Can I try to go for the parasite sticking out of it?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Because I noticed you've been saying the owlbear itself doesn't seem to be very affected, so I'm like, maybe it's so far gone that we just have to attack it directly at the source.
All right. Then roll to
Ooh,
hit.
Brain!
Braining.
Can I, first off, can I cast Hunter's Mark on it?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
So you bonus action, you use your hunter's mark. What does it look like when you use hunter mark again?
I don't remember.
I'll just say like a crystalline shard that is filled with stars appears over its forehead.
Yes, okay. Alright, okay.
So yeah, just roll the hit.
Alright, that's a 22.
A 22, that hits. Roll your damage.
Alright.
I think you guys are going to just need to tell me what you roll this time.
Okay. So that's 11 plus 1d6. That's 15 damage on the first attack.
All right, that's 15 damage. Very good. And you see as the parasite lets out a shrill, like, scream as it begins to explode spores around.
Oh, that might not be good.
Maybe not.
Can I take a little distance from that?
You can
It's-
back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can back up and take some distance from that. Where are you going? There's all there is around you is just trees.
Okay, well, can I at least like stand like a little bit behind a tree, like not fully, but like enough to be guarded, sort of.
Okay, you can take half cover around one of these trees. That gives you a +2 to your AC.
Okay.
And that's gonna. Is that the end of your turn, or are you gonna take your second shot?
I will take my second shot.
Okay, you can do that from half cover.
All right, that's a 25,
That definitely hits.
and
Fuck him up, Nanette.
that is going to be 10 damage.
10 whole damage. You shoot another arrow into this thing. It catches the wind and pierces through the hunter's mark. You see as the gem shatters and does more damage. And the this parasitic creature only lets out another shrill like screech. And the owl bear seems to be unaffected as usual. Then that's gonna go to its turn. You see the parasite locks on to you. And it's going to run past. So basically how this is set up, it's gonna run past. Actually, I don't know if it is gonna do that. No, it's not gonna do that. It's just gonna make his attacks at whoever's in front. So whoever was behind, which I will say will be May, he is the slowest. It's going to attack May.
No.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a 26 to hit. Yeah, that hits May.
Oh!
No.
Okay. Let me roll damage. It's going to claw at May. For 17 damage!
Oh my god.
You see as May immediately begins to falter as he goes, oh, ow! And it's going to make a second attack.
Oh god. May, remember the potions?
I can't take them if I die! That's gonna be... That is gonna be 18 to hit, which does hit May, and that's going to be 7 more damage.
What? Leave that little guy alone.
And you see as May immediately, as he is, you see the owlbear slams its face into May's, and May immediately goes out.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No, 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 no.
No.
Before he passes out, he goes, see!
Oh my god.
Adric, that is going to go to your turn.
What the hell?
The owlbear is right next to you.
Ah! Why?
It is, that's where May was. You and May were at the back.
Right. Let me look at my stuff really quick. So I'm trying to...
I think everyone had better speed than you and May. So that's why.
Yeah.
Shoot, I wish I could use that spell, but I already used both of my second level spell slots. Ah!
Yeah, that's the penalty for, you know, using that
Healing
spell over
Spirit
and
would
over
have been
again.
so good right now.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
gonna
it definitely would have
use
been.
Eldritch Blast then.
Okay, you charge up this Eldritch Blast.
Oh, okay.
Woo,
Oh,
yeah, you hit.
nice.
So, what are you striking exactly?
The do I really want to hit the parasite while it's near me? And May?
I mean, you'll be knocking it away.
Oh, right, I can knock it away.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hit the parasite.
You hit the parasite. The parasite is attached to the bear.
Max damage!
So, you see the bear and the parasite both go flying towards, I think, 10 feet away, I believe is your Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast.
Mhm.
And they skid. It locks its claws into the dirt and looks like it's about to charge you. Roll your
Yeah, no
second
thank you.
attack.
No thanks, buddy.
No.
thanks. Nuh-uh. 21.
21, that hits. You're still attacking the parasite, right?
Yeah. That's another 10 feet push.
It's pushed back another 10 feet. It's 20 feet away. Its feet are like locked into the floor, and it looks like it's just gonna charge you. Is that the end of your
I'm gonna
turn?
use a form of dread.
Okay, you bonus action form of dread,
Oh lord, that's not that much, but okay.
and you gain 6. That is going to go to Eldor's turn. Eldor's goes, all right, I'm gonna ask you to stay away from me. And he is going to leap into action, running 20 feet, and he's gonna smack this bear. He's hitting that bear.
Yeah, hit that bear!
Fuck him up, Eldor's.
13 damage for the first swing. He hits the bear again for that's a 22 to hit and 11 more damage. And
Let's go.
Eldorus goes, and I'm not gonna let anyone go out on my watch. And you see, as he undoes his noose hair tie, and his hair splays out in that golden array, and he is going to action surge and do 2 more attacks.
Oh, let's go!
A 27 to hit. And a 20 to hit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Eldorus is gonna be doing damage. Woof!
Whoa!
Let's see if he outright kills the bear. That's 13 damage on the first attack. That's 11 damage on the second attack. That is 9 damage on the last attack, which is going to cleave. So that's going to be 6 extra damage towards the parasite. And 16 more damage towards the parasite.
Okay, Eldorus, now get away. Get away.
And as the owlbear, its bones are crushed from the heavy blows of Eldorus's anchor. It's barely standing. But the parasite's turn is next. And you see as it contorts the owlbear's broken and desecrated body, forcing it to continue to move.
That's
and
awful.
Very. And it's going
Jesus.
to make some attacks on Eldorus. First attack misses.
No! You can't hit our father. That's not allowed.
Second attack absolutely hits.
No!
Uh-oh. Nuh-uh-uh.
And that is going to be 12 damage to Eldorus.
God fucking damn.
Plus an additional...
What?
Yeah, you don't ever want to hear the additional. Plus the additional 9 damage. You see as spores begin to fly all around Eldorus, and he starts to feel like pain inside. It feels like a burning sensation in his chest. So he's going to take 12 and then 9 damage as he inhales these spores. And Adric, you are actually... No, you got out of his range. You pushed him out, so you're good. That's going to go to Kurith's
Thank
turn.
God.
Kurith is going to attack the parasite. With a 21 to hit, my boy!
Yeah, let's go.
And that's going to be 6 damage on the first attack. And... That's also going to hit. Kurith, you're going crazy. That's 17 damage to the parasite.
He's fucking crazy.
And you see as Kurith rips these saw blades through the creature, and he is going to burn a key point.
Oh.
And as he burns this key point, he's going to use a flurry of blows. That is going to be 2 flurry of blows. First one misses. Second one hits. And that's going to be an additional 7 damage. Which, you see, as he launches this flurry of blows, his saws are ripping into this creature, spreading spores everywhere around. and he cleaves it into 3 separate pieces as it drops dead.
Oh my god. You are really
And-
strong.
I'm going to immediately run over and heal May.
Yeah, May has been
Absolutely.
out. Kurth is actually going to... While this thing is dying, it's still spreading spores around. Wait, May is not around there. So only
Yeah.
Kurth, Eldoris, and... Yeah, only Kurth and Eldoris are going to
that's
take
it.
that damage.
Lord.
So you walk over to May, and you are going to heal him. Roll to heal.
Heal that little guy.
That's 5 HP.
Okay.
May sits up abruptly and goes, "Ah!
Ah!
Bear!"
It's dead. It's gone. It's
Yeah.
dead.
Oh,
Dead.
thank God! That thing!
gotcha.
Oh!
Right.
Very
that thing
scary.
Was terrifying. You should
Why
take one
does
of those
my-
potions.
I think I should. My abs really... He looks down, he sees, like, a gaping bear wound, and he goes,
Oh my god.
okay!
Please,
Oh,
yes.
Lord.
He's gonna use one of the health potions that you gave him and heal for, 2d4.
Heal, little buddy. Heal.
And so that's gonna be... That's going to be, I believe, 8 health back to him. Oh, you see the bear wounds begin to close up. However, they are still, like, apparent. He's got bear scars now.
Very. Lord.
Oh God, I never want to fight a zombie bear again.
I don't think any of us do.
Yeah, no, very not ideal.
Well, what should we do now? Are we gonna continue?
Should we?
I mean, you can't really take a rest, can you?
No. But I don't know.
Too many naps, very bad idea.
Eldoris, Kurth, how are you both doing?
I am fine. And Eldoris goes, what he said, I'm doing pretty okay. The bear wound's not gonna affect me too much. I just gotta start saying my classic mantra.
Oh, right.
Though that might be a little loud. No, I could whisper it, maybe.
You could. You should.
Alright, I'll try.
I don't think it takes that much effort to whisper, Eldoris.
Listen, when you're expressing as much hate as I am, it takes a lot out of you.
Okay.
Alright, so are you guys gonna continue? Or do you want to just try and find a place to relax for now?
I am. Well, I can't really rest anyway, so I don't think it's really my call at this point. I'm just glad
Yeah.
we got that thing out of the way now.
Yes. All you would know is that there's pretty much only the pack of wolves in the general area.
I do not feel like fighting anymore.
So how are we feeling about this? I am so down to continue, because we gotta make headway now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't really rest, so I'm fine with anything.
Alright. And we're taking it stealthy again.
Yes? I
Yeah.
assume so.
Yeah. Karith is going to roll with advantage with everyone. That's not good.
Oh!
That's a 13. You guys continue in, and about an hour passes, as you guys continue. And I'm going to roll for the wolves. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
You guys continue forward, and creeping through the forest, you suddenly get the sensation that you are being watched from all angles.
No.
And then you hear the crack of a branch behind you. And that's where we will leave it off for today's session.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Hey guys, it's me, Goobert the Goblin. Are you goblin goobers? Well, either way, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Cerulean Roll. I sure did. I was in it all the time. I really enjoyed that moment when May said, bears. It was so amazing. Anyway, you guys should, go give, the podcast 5 stars or something. And remember, gamers, keep gooping.